Hello there and welcome to this society event. Today we are starting things out with a par 5. Let's put that first drive in the fairway and take it from there. What do you say? That was a tee shot, just spanked it. And we're around about, I'd say 240, 245 to the pin. Well, you're doing all right this hole on the green, under regulation. That's good work. If you can drop this, that'll be your eagle. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. This one's tracking. Oh, I feel for you. That eagle would have been sensational. And we're already under par. It's just one hole into this one. Looking forward to see what you do with the rest of the round. All right, let's get this close. Par 3, second hole. I have faith. What will happen here? I'll just be quiet and watch and see how you do. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard, right to left. Oh, this one's starting out okay. This really looks good. Oh my goodness, it doesn't go. And just inches to the hole. And currently 1 under for the day. Got a left to right breeze on this hole. Nicely played. Second shot on the third. Well, we're green bound here. Oh yeah, you'll take those all day. Here's a 6-foot putt. And after that hole, you'll bring your score down to 2 under. And now we're teeing up on the 4th. Oh my, safe to say you got all of that one. Okay, we are about 245 yards out from here. And there's a bit of a downslope around the pin. You got to be careful of that. Sink this and you can get down to 3 under par. I think this goes downhill to the right. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. Be nice to get this one. This one's for bogey. Just a short putt here, but we'll move to the right. And the current leader way out ahead today, currently at an 8-stroke lead on the rest of the field. Careful out there. We got a tailwind blowing. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. Here's our second shot on this 5th hole. This one's a 7-footer. Oh, right by. All right, give it a tap. That one goes down, and that's for a bogey. And that's back-to-back bogeys. And that hole will put you up to even par. Here we go. Par 4, 6th hole. And driving the old green, putting for eagle. Nothing wrong with that. And this next putt for the eagle. Let's go. This one's going pretty hard to the left. Oh. All right, this putt for the birdie. The birdie putt drops, and I'm thankful because last hole with that bogey got me a little scared. And a heads up, we got a headwind to deal with. Yep, that's going to do. And this shot's about 75 yards to the pin. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. That was lovely to watch from the bunker. Nice and close to the hole now. Let's do this. And after that hole, you're currently 1 under. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 8th hole. And the fairway does tilt away from us. Bit of a downslope up at the landing area. Ooh, came onto that one. Look at it go. We've got about 130 yards to go here. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. All right, we're lining this one up 19 feet away. Yeah, this one's going a bit to the right. So far, so good. Still going good. Oh, and it doesn't go. All right, a little tap putt here. Good job tapping her in for par. Currently sitting at 1 under par. And now the 9th. It's a par 4. Looks like he caught the downslope. This could run out. Okay, there we go. This is clocking in at around 170 yards or so to the pin from here. That'll work. Setting up here for the 10-foot putt. I think it's breaking to the left. Oh, that could have been a birdie. All righty, give a tap and we'll head on to the next hole. Okay, now let's have a check-in on our scorecard. 1 under after that one. Teeing it up now on the 10th. This looks like it'll be in the fairway. And this one's from around 75 yards out. There we go. That's cooking on this approach. You could go to 2 under with this putt right here. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. Okay, tap this one in and let's move on. All right, now let's check the standings in this event. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Good shot. Second shot here on the 11th. I think we're going left here. This one's your third. All right, let's go. We need a par save, and we need it now. Let's do it. And after that one, you sit at 1 under par. And this one's a par 4 for the 12th. Well, tee shot's looking good. Looking like about 185 yards out. A little too far to the right on the approach, I think. Okay, you're on the green. That's good. And the bad news, you got a very, very long putt in your future. You send this ball home, you'll plop a birdie on the scorecard. Nothing wrong with that. All I got is this one's going left and then right. So see what you can do. Just a little bit aggressive there. This one's a 10-footer. This one should be pretty straight to start off with, and then it goes a bit to the left. Going towards that hole. There we go. Okay, 1 under par on your round. Careful out there. Wind's going left to right on this hole. Well, this drive's looking okay. And here's our second shot on the 13th. We'll take those all day. Oh, the chip's denied. 6-foot putt. That's in there. Here's your 4th birdie of the day. Alrighty, down to 2 under par after that. All right, we got a par 3 here on the 14th. Let's go. Kick right. Kick right. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. 13 feet left to the hole. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Oh, almost had the birdie there. There's almost nothing left to this one. And tapping that one in. And currently sitting at 2 under par. And now the par 4, 15th. Now, grab a new ball and take it from there. Setting up for our third shot. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, you gotta get this to go if you want to save par. This one looks like it starts off straight, then goes a bit to the left. Ooh, wish I could have given you that one. All right, for the bogey. Okay, we're moving on. Let's get this next hole. That'll bring your score up to 1 under par. Okay, I have a good tee shot here now on the 16th. Fairway slopes away from us up around the landing area. Oh, nice. Catching some extra yards on the downslope here. Let's see it run. And this one's about 125 yards out. Good work there. Great shot on the approach. 9 feet to go. Great work. That's your 5th birdie today. Okay, checking in here. 2 under par for the day. Okay, par 3, 17th hole. Let's see what you do. Good job. Here we go for your birdie. And as that drops in the hole, that's your 6th birdie today. And after that hole, you are now 3 under par. Okay, we have a par 5 here on the 18th. Have a good tee shot. Whoa, came on to that one. Look at that fly. Here we go, 225 yards or so away. Oh, your approach is heading left. And this one is from way, way out. Ooh, the dreaded double break here. It goes right and then it dives a bit to the left. Ooh. 5 feet to the cup from here. And that putt will drop, and you've managed to finish your round with a birdie. And as this round comes to an end, that's 4 under par for you. And that's gonna do it for us here today. Thank you so much for the round of golf. I had fun. Hopefully you did too. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy. It is my great, distinct pleasure to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Things are going to happen for us today. I got a feeling. This is the final round of the event. Repeat. No more rounds after this one, so we got to put all our eggs into one basket here and just go for it, I think. And with that, your first tee shot is away, and I hope you have a bit of fun here today. We've got about 2:15 to go from here. And this one's from 27 feet. Oh! And this is your look at birdie. Just a little too much power. And that will drop for par. A little bit of a 3-putt, but hey, we're out of here. 4 under par currently. This hole's got a bit of wind to contend with. This could be good. I like it. I like what you did there. 5 feet left to go. Oh man, just missing on the birdie putt. All right, tap this one on in. We'll head to the next. Okay, we tap that in. We're moving to the next. And after that one, 4 under par. And I don't know how anyone's going to catch our leader here today, just so far ahead of the rest of the field. It's crazy, and it's the final round, so it's go time for everybody. Oh man, just tapped that one. And second shot here on the third. All right, you've got this for the birdie. Let's go. Right now you are at 5 under. And teeing this one up on the 4th. Little play. Okay, this is about 240 yards or so from the pin. Ooh, look at you. Putting for eagle here. You could get down to 7 under par if this goes in. I think this one's breaking just a bit to the right. Oh no, it's right by the hole. This one's just 3 feet. Let's keep her going. That's 2 birdies in a row. Let's have a third. Okay, stick this one nice and close. We got a par 3 here on the 5th. And your approach is heading right at the pin. And that approach was a bit wayward. All right, give this one a little tap. Okay, let's see what the scorecard looks like. 6 under par currently. Okay, setting up on a short par 4 today. Let's get up and out of here. Good job out of the sand. Well done. Here's a putt to go to 7 under. I think this is pretty straight. This putt's tracking. Great job in there for birdie. Okay, 7th hole, par 4. Looks like a fairway off the tee here. All right, this one's about 75 yards out. Great job on that approach. This one's 7 feet away. Oh. And drop this one in for your par. Okay, 7 under par at the moment. And now we have the par 4/8. Looks like we're heading to the fairway here. And this one's about 165 yards out. This one's heading left. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. Okay, here's our 3rd shot. Here comes a 3-footer. And after that one, you're at 7 under. Teeing this one up on the 9th now. This fairway looks like it has a bit of a downslope in the landing area. Ooh, catching the downslope. That'll give you a few extra yards. I approve. And this one's around 175 yards out. Well, missed the green there on that one. Oh my, this might go down. Come on. All right, here we go. Give a tap and we'll head on to the next. Okay, let's see where everyone's sitting on the leaderboard now. Okay, that's 7 under par for the moment. Okay, let's have a nice drive. We got a par 4 here on the 10th. Ooh, great bounce. This is going to run out. And second shot on the 10th coming up. Oh, that would have been sweet. Here we go. This one for birdie. I think this putt's going to break to the right. Oh my, that's too bad. 3 feet to go. All right, let's head to the next. And after that one, you're sitting at 7 under. And a par 4 coming up here on the 11th. That was an extreme amount of force. Setting up here about 105 from the pin. Safe approach, nice. Okay, this one's 20 feet. And here's an uphill putt, moving to the left. Oh! And this one for the par. Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us. 7 under par after that hole. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. My word, that was some serious power. Here's our second shot on the 12th. Come on, kick to the right. I'm okay with that. And from 23 feet away. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard too. Oh, bad break. Okay, you've got this one for par. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Ooh, that's too bad. Gonna have to settle for the bogey, I guess. All right, give this a tap. And tapping in for bogey on this one. And after that, when you're at 6 under. And this is a pretty lengthy par 5 hole ahead of us. Ooh, off the downslope. This one's going to run. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Taking driver off the fairway, are you? Okay, I'll accept that. And good luck here. 6 feet to go. Oh, just missed that birdie. And just a little tap here needed. All right, tapping that one in for par. Moving on. Sitting at 6 under par after that one. Okay, let's have a nice tee shot. We got a par 3 here on the 14th. Putt, and this one from downtown. This is it's going to be interesting. This putt looks like it's going uphill to the right. Oh, come on, get in there. And here we go. Par putt coming up. This one's a short one, but it moves to the left. Okay, score is currently clocking in at 6 under par. Let's see what happens on the 15th hole of this course. Well, that one's going down into the water. Well, that tee shot looks like it'll do. Okay, about 105 left to go. And you got to make sure you got enough juice to get it up that slope on the green. Might be going a little too far here. Well, unfortunately, that's a missed green. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. Well done out of the bunker. 12 feet to go. Oh, come on, be nice. This one for triple bogey. All right, you're 3 under now as we head down the final stretch. Blowing left to right on this one. Oh man, you launched that. And this is looking to be about 155 yards out. Don't want to go too far on this one. The green slopes away from us around that pin. Well, I hope for your sake this holds the fairway. Unfortunately, that won't stick into the fairway. We're in the first cut. Oh, almost hold it. And for the save, I think this one's going left to right. Oh. And for bogey. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. And after that, your score will bump up to 2 under. All right, this one is number 17. We have a par 3 here. A little bit to the right on the approach here. Okay, and from the sand. Okay, we're putting next. All right, here's a 5-foot putt. All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment. Okay, this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. Caught the downslope. Let's see if this one runs out further. Well done. Okay, we're about 205 to the pin from here. go. Sync this and you can write a 72 down on your scorecard. This is an uphill putt moving right to left. This one's a 3-foot putt. And with that, we've brought this round to an end. And as we head our separate ways, it's going to be 3 under par for you. And that'll be it for me here today. Thanks for taking me around the course with you. I had a great time out there. Hopefully we'll see you again real soon. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, welcoming you as always to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what goes down here in a bit. Looks like we've decided to go with just the front nine today. All right, best of luck to you. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. Have a good tee shot. Nice swing, sounded great. And this shot's about 110 yards to the pin. Don't know what that was, just a little off on that approach. Be careful on this one. We're in the green side rough. This one is safe par. Nothing too crazy in this one, I don't think. Just a little bit to the left. Well done out there. That's your par. And this putt's going to put him one up. All right, that drops on in there. He's going to win this one. And your friend's one up on you after that first hole. All right, we got a par 3 on the second hole here. And they're choosing the 6 iron here. Uh-oh, look at this. Is he going? Oh my goodness, he just dropped it in. That was filthy. What a fantastic shot. Well, let's see what you can do on this one. Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway on this one. All right, and just barely into the first cut of rough here. Friends 2 up for the match after that hole. Par 5 on this third hole. Okay, let's smash this one out there. Yeah, you'll take that. And here's your second shot on the third. Going a bit left of the pin. And around 195 yards to the pin for him. Let's see what happens. They've gone with the 6 iron on this one. And this putt is way out there. Best of luck. Well, this one's like an S turn here. Goes right and then it goes left. Let's see what you can do. This one's 24 feet away. Well done. You got most of the way there. And if this next putt drops, he's going to go 3 up. Okay, you gave that putt to your opponent. That's a good call. I would have done the same thing. We lose the hole, but we move on to the next for another chance at glory. Well, that hole didn't really go our way, did it? Okay, 4th hole, par 4. Here we go. All right, let's let this one go. Didn't sound like your purest of strokes. Okay, let's get on out of this second cut and get on our way. And from the rough, not sure you caught enough of the ball here. This one's about 120 yards out. That is lovely. And this is your 3rd shot. Nicely done out of the bunker. Okay, you might want to just send some positive thoughts into the universe before you take this putt on. Whew, way out there. This one's a doozy. Starting this out to the right, should come back. Oh, just slipped by. And if this next putt drops, he will go to 4 up. Okay, giving another putt over to your opponent. That's fine. Let's move on. And your friends 4 up after that one. Nice little hole here. Par 5 for the 5th. Okay, let's see what you got here. Nicely done. Here's our second shot on the 5th. And 240 yards to the pin from here. Let's see what he does. And they're going with the 5-wood. Well, that'll work for you. All right, if he sinks this next putt, then, well, he wins. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. All right, here we go for the birdie. Oh, and I'm kind of hoping for him now. If he sinks this, he wins the match. And now that you've conceded that final putt of the match to your opponent, this one's over. And unfortunately, you weren't up to the test in this match. Your opponent will walk away victorious at 5 up Well, that's it for me. This is where we go our separate ways. Thank you for the round.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Time to crown a champion here in Detroit. It's the final day of the Rocket Mortgage Classic. It's great to have your company. I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem. And out on the course bringing all the action is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Rich, being in Detroit, downtown here, it's got its own charm, doesn't it? There's a bit of character about it in this Detroit Golf Club. Another one of those old world gems.
It is one of these courses that we get a treat to play on the PGA Tour, designed by Donald Ross back in the day. And this is a kind of a composite course. They switch out a couple of holes from the south to the north. But beyond that, it's just one of those weeks where you feel like you're going back in time a little bit. The way that the greens were designed, the way that they look and they feel, and the bunkering, it's just not everyday kind of stuff. And I think players like it because because that it's not overly long. You see a lot of birdies, but that's what they want. Kind of, 2/3 in the way of the year. It's been a long year. They want to go out to a golf course that feels user-friendly. And if they hit it well, they find the fairways. Boy, I tell you what, it's a scorer's delight, But you get off target a little bit. That long rough and those trees, they're going to grab you, and it's going to make life difficult. But this is such a fun golf course, such a fun week to be a part of.
Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
8 feet to the cup. A par putt awaits. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. He finds himself in a share of 11th. Length really isn't a feature, Rich, at the Detroit Golf Club. At the second, bombs away.
Bombs away. This is probably one of the strongest par fours on this golf course. Basically just a straightaway hole. Just take driver out and get with it. Second shot should be coming into this green with some kind of short to mid iron.
This one looks to be a tad wayward. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. This putt for par here. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And he'll drop down to 1 over for the event. Rich, the third hole, not too dissimilar to the first.
It's not in length. 390 yards from the back of the tee. Again, need to hit something about 280 yards to get it past the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Again, with a short iron in their hand, players are looking to make birdie.
Wonderfully played. This is his second shot.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
They caught the bunker, Henny. Is that lie okay?
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
That one almost went in the hole. This is a par putt. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The par 5 fourth is a monster, 616 yards.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in 2, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down.
Oh my, are we going to see this go down?
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Now 5 strokes behind. Rich, this par 3 fifth really resembles a Donald Ross. An elevated green, and you miss anywhere, and you're going to struggle to make your 3.
Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see at Pinehurst, where there really isn't a flat spot anywhere around the edges of this green. So a quality iron shot is a must on this par 3.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Wynn got that one and took it wayward.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Will it go in? Well hold. Let's move on. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The par 4, 6th, Rich, plenty to navigate here.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
Ooh, this one needs to hold on to the fairway.
That one just stays on the fairway. That's a good break. Time for the second shot here at the 6th.
This one's heading towards the cabbage.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
And he needs this to save par. As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2. Well, if you're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club, you'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden you're licking your chops as you know you can reach the green into, setting up hopefully an eagle putt. Anything missing over in the left-hand bunker, though, could get a little dicey.
Just a little right of the green.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Oh, that one just missed the hole. A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here. Never mind. Go and make a par on the next. And that should secure the par on this one. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The 8th is a short par 4, measuring just 360 yards, Rich. Decision to go for it or just to lay it back?
I like going for it 8 days a week, twice on Sunday, as you well know, Luke. So I'm going to go ahead, take out driver, and give her a whirl. Hopefully avoiding the trees over on the right-hand side. Want to hit it over in the left-hand bunker or just shy of it, setting up a very simple pitch shot.
And from the rough, too. This is looking nice.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. But now man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
It's looking like just a slight break to the left here, I think.
Starts off looking good.
All right, getting better.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The opening 9 finishes with a par 3, Rich, around 200 yards.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green. Slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
This has got to be a strong 40 feet to the cup from here.
Ooh. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Okay, it's time to make the turn and a good time to reflect on the action so far, Rich.
Yeah, they're behind their rival right now through 9 holes, but there's lots of time, lots of opportunities on this back 9 to make up. It'll be interesting to see how it all ends up.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Second shot here on the 10th hole.
All right, he's going with a little extra club. Gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Chance to get one under the card with this putt. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Now 5 strokes behind. The 11th is the longest of the par 3s on the course, Rich. Another strong one around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par 3 and hit it long, as this green tilts from back to front at a pretty good clip.
Opting for the 5-wood. Well, Rich, that's on the surface, but it's in 3-putt territory. It's so far away.
Outside chance here for the birdie. You know, Luke, they say nothing rolls like a ball.
Gotta like the look of this one. Get in the house. Yes, the putt drops. Beautiful. And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots. The 12th hole, Rich, a good test, particularly with a tee shot.
It is a demanding tee shot here. Want to avoid that fairway bunker. To carry it, it's about 300 yards. Should you get past it, you have a mid-iron into this par 4 that you'd love dearly to make par on.
This one might roll into the rough. And John, what does his lie look like down there?
Well, guys, the lie is, you know, considering the situation, is pretty good. Hopefully they can get a hold of this one.
Is this one going to hang on to the fairway? That one's just going to catch the light rough. Here's Matty Fitzpatrick setting up his next shot. 4 shots behind our leader. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. That is one of the best shots you will see. Let's catch up with the current proceedings.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
How about this shot? Putting for a par now. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The par 4 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Rich. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4.
This is his second shot.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. And here we have the Englishman, Matt Fitzpatrick. What's he got in front of him here? Just 3 strokes back. And this putt to move into a tie for third. And he's down there. You got a read?
Oh, this is going hard left.
So close to a birdie, but that'll be a par. And that for par. Trailing by 4 strokes. Just 5 holes remain in the round here, and there's some birdie opportunities starting with the par 5 14th.
Yes, at 560 yards, you just want to make sure you avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. From there, most players will be able to go for this green in 2 that is surrounded by water on the front and 2 deep bunkers over there on the right-hand side. It's a wonderful opportunity to get some confidence over the last 4 holes by knocking it on in 2.
That's a high caliber shot. That one's heading out to the right. That's in the sand. A sigh of relief. Happy to be putting again. And this putt to move into the top 5. Well, what about that, Rich? A great display of resilience.
Up and down out of the bunker for birdie here, Luke. Job well done.
As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2. Rich, the 15th, a great little short par 3. Really only a wedge off the tee, but gee, you need to be deadly accurate.
That you do. Just 150 yards from the back tee, and again, a signature design by Donald Ross where everything on the edge of the green funnels away from it and down into a couple of bunkers, left and right, one short and nothing in the back. Still, with just a wedge in your hand, players must be thinking birdie.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, this player's been making some moves on the leaderboard, Rich.
We expected to see someone come out of the pack to contend for this title. This player is doing just that.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. And with that putt, now 2 under with the final few holes to go.
Oh, it's time to dig in and give it your all coming down the final few.
All right, Rich, a couple of strong par 4s remain, starting right here at 16.
16 is a wonderful par 4, very difficult driving hole. You must keep it out of those 3 bunkers that dot both the right and left-hand side of the fairway. From there, you're going to have a second shot that's fairly flat into, funny enough, a fairly flat green as well. Still, players are looking to make a solid 4 here, nothing worse.
Needs to make a move soon. Well, that'll work there. Sitting at 2 under. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Four feet to the cup.
Nice little par putt here.
He's currently tied for third. The last of the real scoring holes comes here at the penultimate hole, the 17th, the par 5, stretching at 575 yards.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who like to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
And he's right in the thick of it. Needs to really make a move soon, though. Well, that's a handy shot. A couple under at this stage. Look like this one's heading to the beach. He's got a good opportunity here. If he can get this one up and down, he'll get within 2 shots of the lead.
A little excitement going on right now.
Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. This here for a share of second on the leaderboard.
And with 1 hole to go, important putt indeed.
Just 2 shots back after that hole.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
The finishing hole, Rich, an old world classic.
It is definitely that. Players are going to want to aim out to the right-hand side, away from the bunker and the water that is down the left-hand side. And from there, they're going to go in with a short to middle iron for their second to a green that tilts pretty significantly from back to front. This truly is a wonderful finishing hole.
Time for the second shot on the 18th. He's standing over his third shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? He's done a good job in the clubhouse in second place, currently 2 strokes back from the leader. And he'll be watching closely from the clubhouse as the leader comes down the stretch. Well, Rich, that looked like that was going to be an epic comeback, but in the end, I guess it wasn't meant to be.
Just a little bit shy at the very end, but I got to say, quite the effort.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.